All right, so you know a lot of the voters, right? What are they looking for?
They're looking for a good defender who stops his man. The best defenders elevate their teammates and stop entire offenses.
Right.
Look at Gobert. The way he affects so much space around him and around his teammates. Dwight Howard was the same way.
Ooh, KG.
Yeah, KG was the same.
Okay. So, in your opinion, who was the best you ever saw at elevating his teammates on defense?
Ooh, you really want to know who?
Mm-hmm.
This guy didn't average a block or steal.
Okay, who that?
Rodman. I never saw anyone do more things that didn't have stats for than Rodman. But anyone watching couldn't miss his value, including the voters. He won Defensive Player of the Year 2 years in a row.
Crazy. You know, people like stats too, though. You know, steals, rebounding, blocks. But you don't really see someone win those type of awards today without some statistical dominance. So
Blocks and steals are great, but sometimes taking a charge or bumping the screener makes all the difference. That moment tells you what's needed, MP. Just trust your instincts, make winning plays, and the awards will follow.
see, people, that's why we're interviewing this guy. Facts, quantum facts. Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome.
They ain't ready, MP.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. We've got Jaden McDaniels, Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Shannon in a two-guard. And for the Wizards, Sarr out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Kispert, then there's Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Carrington in at the point. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get it?
Washington ends up going with a new group. Some changes for Minnesota. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. And talking about MP, he loves playing defense. Has designs on that Defensive Player of the Year trophy. Gotta love the decisive nature of MP's personality.
Well, the standard is set, and if he's going to meet his goal, he understands you can't take nights off. You got to show up each and every time you take the hardwood.
Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Out of bounds. Minnesota basketball.
There's 25 seconds left in the opening quarter. They get it back. And here's Dillingham from the arc. First shot won't go. by Conley. Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Third team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Mike Conley.
Free throw drops for Conley. The Wizards making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. Just 4 seconds left in the first. Tipped for three, George. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. We've got Mike Conley, also Dillingham out there, and it's Berenger in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Washington making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. Here's Berenger, and he goes in for the dunk.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
And Tim, you played your longest stretch with this Washington franchise. How hungry are these fans for sustained success?
Yeah, there's been some lean years and unfortunately only one banner. Going back to 1978, they are committed to a rebuild in hopes of better times ahead.
Display for Minnesota, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
For further analysis on this potential lineup, we go to our resident dunk contest expert, Ken Smith. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The key stat here is rebounding. They're way ahead in that category.
That's it for us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Naz Reid. What a contribution here.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Well, it's demoralizing for the opponent. Those second chance opportunities really energize your team.
We've got Sarr, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Carlton Carrington. Then there's Corey Kispert, and it's D in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
He's led the league before in blocks, and Gobert, one of the best.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
The line for the Timberwolves, Dante DiVincenzo.
And the free throw, no good. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania. Washington shooting just 37% in the game on the court for the Timberwolves. They've got Dillingham, Naz Reid out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Clark in at the 3. Here's Reid. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Reed's got 21 points in the game.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
And here's Minnesota now. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To the middle. Down low. It's stolen away. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Dillingham, no good.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Here's D. The bank shot, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. A slam dunk by Reed.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Pass to Dillingham. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
The game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
Middleton is checked in for back. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Good game, man.
I'll cut right to the chase. As of tonight, you're in the starting lineup.
What? Wait, Coach, that doesn't make any sense. The other guys on the team are playing way better than me.
The folks in charge think you could benefit from starting, and the team could use a spark.
Is this coming down from the owner, Mr.
The why
Forbes?
doesn't really matter, MP. Like I said, you're a starter now. So get ready, or as ready as you can be anyway.
I don't know, Coach. Won't the vets on the team be upset about this?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, this is not how I thought it would happen or wanted it to, but yeah, whew. I'm excited. Yeah, let's do it.
Good. Listen, try to make the most of it, okay? This has a chance to blow up in our faces, and nobody wants that, okay?
No, yeah, of course. Coach, I really appreciate the vote of confidence.
All right, good luck.
Yeah. Let's go.